Hello and welcome to the Sacred Mirror Saturday spread. This spread is going to help you connect to your soul's reflection, showing you what is sacred and aligns with you. So let's look into the sacred mirror and find out what you need right now in this time. Okay, so card number one is what you see on the surface, what you believe is true about you or about yourself right now. Sorry. So, what you see on the surface, what you believe is true about yourself right now. Okay. Number two, what lies beneath the truth your soul wants you to face. What your shadow reflects, what pattern or wounds ready to be loved and transmuted. So, what pattern are you ready to transmute and heal or loved? I'm sorry. Number four, what your higher self knows, the most divine truth of who you really are. So, what your higher self knows, the most divine truth of who you really are. Okay. And let's get into the tarot deck. I am using a brand new deck that I just received. One more shuffle. Still have to get into it. What what you see on the surface, what you believe is true about yourself right now. What lies beneath the truth your soul wants you to face. Three, what your shadow reflects, a pattern or wound ready to be loved or transmuted. Okay. What your higher self wants you to know, what is the most divine truth about who you truly are. And that one definitely really wanted to come out. So let's go in with what you see on the surface, what you believe to be true about yourself right now. You have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is showing you what you see yourself as, what you want to have as your truth about who you are, what you want to have the truth of your life. The Ten of Pentacles is showing you that you have the potential to have what you want. You've been planting seeds for so long that you right now are believing the truth about yourself is that you are very beneficial. You have what it takes to move forward. You have everything that you desired. Sorry. So this is what is on the surface of what you believe about yourself, what to be true about yourself. You know that you are capable of so much more. Now you have the magic within you to do what you want to do, but there seems to be not of I want to say there's not a release of something that you're not letting go of, but source and your guides want you to know that when you start to move forward in your life and believe the truth that you know is true, that you do have the magic of yourself to move forward and fly with what you believe is true about yourself, all of the things that you have planted within your life, know that you can fly with this knowledge. It's time for you to step forward and know that this is just not a belief of yourself, of your true self. This is an actual fact about you. This is something that you need to not just prove to others, but know that you are who you are in the inside, if that makes any sense to whoever's watching this. This is you knowing that you are being truthful to yourself and not allowing others to kind of tank what you feel about you, or let you know that you have the magic within you to move forward, but you can't allow others to mess this up. Okay. New heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. Knowing that when you have that connection, remember I was telling you that you have the magic within you to know the knowledge of what you have to benefit you within your life, to not just believe that it's true, but know with your knowledge that you have to move forward within your life with that connection that you have with yourself, the connection you have with your higher self, or even your guides or source itself. That is going to help you to reach new heights, new success in life, new things that what you have planted are going to help benefit you more when you start to believe it, when you start to put it into perspective in your life. Okay. So this is more of believing and putting it in perspective within your life. Okay. So what lies beneath the truth your soul wants you to face? So you have the Ace of Wands. So this is new beginnings. This is the truth that your soul is telling you that things are possible with the stuff that you have already planted within you, the belief system that you have right now because of all the wisdom that you're gaining. All the stuff that you had planted is starting to bloom, but it's more of believing and putting into your life. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is letting you know that your creativity within this structure of your life is coming to fruition. But you have to believe this to the core of your soul, that it is possible for you to gain that path within your life. Okay. So the truth that your soul wants you to know is that you have what it takes to move forward in your life with the creativity and with that spark of life, and know that whatever you had planted for your path is coming to fruition, but you have to know it in the core of your soul, because if you don't know it with the core of your soul, this is where you start to turn the opposite direction, and that's when things start to decline for you, because you're not believing it and you're not putting it forward within your life, and you're not pushing forward into having that in your life. Okay. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and and where you're headed. Knowing that when you stop and reflect to see how far you've been, or how far you've made it, or how far you have come within your journey, this is showing you not just to stay there and reflect on what you've been there through and stay there. This is stopping and reflecting and knowing that you can get yourself out of staying in those memories, and knowing that you've been through so much and you're able to push yourself forward into that path that I was talking about before. Knowing that new beginning is coming in because of everything that you've planted and everything that is starting to blossom, because you have the magic to soar. You have the magic within you to fly with what you have in your life. But you have to know, when you start to look back, just look back to accept where and what you've been through to help move you into that direction that you need. This is only to help you see how far you've gone, how far you've grown, to be able to give you that push you need to keep going. Okay. What your shadow reflects, a pattern or wound ready to be loved or and transmuted. You have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is showing that boundaries. This is something that you need to heal. This is something that you need to um, have transmuted within your life. You need to show boundaries within your life for you to keep going. This is for someone that is in need of hearing this, that they need to show that you have boundaries to either remove the people that no longer serve you, or remove the people that don't have your best interest in your life. Okay, so you need to keep the ones that do, the ones that help you grow, the ones that are there for you through thick and thin, knowing that you have the magic within you to to keep yourself moving forward, but also place those boundaries where it's needed. Okay, so the wound and the pattern that you need to heal and love, and that needs to be transmuted, is your boundaries. You need to fight for the boundaries that you need to keep yourself safe within your soul, your body, and your mind. So make sure you have all three and you're healing all three, because this is a pattern that you're going to go through, and you're going to need those at its max strength. Okay. Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. Knowing that when you start to go through these cycles of life, knowing that you have the cycles for what you're going through, the boundaries that you need to set, those healthy boundaries for you to heal from. This is you understanding the nature of things that need to be hidden, because the boundaries that you're going to be setting are hiding things away from people that no longer serve you. This is putting yourself into a navigation of your life, okay? Putting in your phase of life forward into where you want to go, because the new beginning is coming in for you, because you've already planted the seeds and you already started seeing them bloom. You have the magic within you to heal yourself, to put the boundaries where it's needed, to let go of the people that no longer serve you. As an eclipse, letting go of things that no longer serve you, having that concealment of those others and yourself for what is coming is what they want you to do. Okay. What your higher self knows, the most divine truth of who you really are. So you have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is a card that shows that you are waiting for something to come in for you. This is a card that shows that you're ready to move forward, but there could be something holding you back from walking forward. This is also waiting for like that other foot to drop. This is you not letting go of things that no longer serve you, but you are starting to let that go. So the truth that your higher self wants you to know is to stop waiting for things to just fall into place. Stop waiting for things to um, stop waiting for that other foot to drop. It's time for you to start moving. It's time for you to start going. And it's time for you to start pushing yourself into that direction. You have the magic in your hands. You need to know. You need to know this. You need to feel it. You need to believe within your core, your soul, that you have the magic to move forward. Your higher self is letting you know that this is the truth about who you are, and move forward within this path. You need to start walking forward, not crawling, but walking forward. And what's happening is that you started to crawl before this started happening for you. The healing version of you, the walking forward, or not walking forward, but moving forward, but in a slow and steady kind of a thing, because there was something about, remember how I was saying before that there's something that has been holding you back. This is what's been holding you back, is the feeling like you're crawling instead of walking through your path. This is you now wanting to walk through this path. So instead of crawling because something's been holding you back, now you're crawling into moving forward. Okay. So your higher self wants you to know It's time to let things go, heal from the past wounds, heal from the past traumas. Know that you have the power within you to move forward. Set the boundaries that you need to set, because that new beginning is coming in, because you've already planted those seeds. So it's time to come full circle and move forward in your life. Okay. Manifest the new, embrace change, and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. Know that with your intentions of moving forward and walking the path instead of crawling and having those unhealthy boundaries and unhealthy patterns that you have within your life, knowing that you have what it takes to move forward because you're embracing yourself, you're embracing the magic that you have because of the desires that you put in place, because of your plants that you have been, the seeds that you have planted to bring it into fruition. This is your desires coming in through the universe, letting you know that they are starting to align for you. And when you start putting your intentions into those seeds, that's when things started to change. So though that is the crawling phase I was mentioning before, this is now you fully walking into your path that you wanted to come into. So I hope that this helped you some way, somehow, some form. And as always, if you are not subscribed to me, make sure you're subscribed to me for some more readings. I love you guys. Can't wait to see you in my next video. Have an amazing day.